I'm getting ready to make some Romano flatbread crackers. Michelle here in the Ginger's Kitchen. Here's what we need to do. I've got 1.5 cups of flour. I have a teaspoon of fresh rosemary that's chopped up. I have about a teaspoon of fresh thyme, a teaspoon of salt, and I have 1/2 cup of Romano cheese, and this is finely grated. You can use Parmesan too if you'd like. Then we're going to take a whisk and whisk those together. 2 tablespoons of olive oil that I'm gonna add in and whisk that as well. I have 1/2 cup of ice cold water. I even used an ice cube to make sure it was cold. I'm gonna just put that in there. I switched over from the whisk to a fork, and I'm just gonna get this to all come together into a dough ball. So I'm getting this together. It should not be a sticky dough at all. It's a very dry dough. So I've got my dough ball here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna set it in my bowl. I'm gonna let it sit here for about 10 to 15 minutes to let it rest. I'm gonna clean off my surface, and then I'm gonna put some flour down to roll it out. I've got my oven preheated to 450 degrees, and I'm gonna line a baking sheet with parchment paper. All right, my resting time is up. I'm gonna go ahead and lightly dust my surface that I've cleaned with some flour, and I like to use unbleached all-purpose flour. And I'm gonna flatten this out by hand a little bit. And I'm gonna put some flour on my rolling pin. I got this beautiful rolling pin from the Amish community, handmade, down, oh gosh, it's south of Columbia. There's a community down there. So you want this to be super thin because it is flatbread crackers. I'm gonna slide this over here. You can kind of see you've got it pretty thin. I'm gonna place it on here. And you can make them as big or as small as you'd like. So I'm gonna start by baking this for about 5 minutes, and I'm gonna check it every couple of minutes after that because they go from nice and crispy to burnt real easy, so keep a good eye on it. Okay, crackers have cooled off. They are smelling delicious. They are crispy and crunchy and delicious. Serve with some cheese or some dip, whatever you'd like. Is there something you'd like to learn how to make? Tell me what it is down below in the kitchen. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.